I was laying in bed at 5 in the morning, just shedding tears, and might seem a little bit dramatic until you understand the context. This may be the most nervous and the most excited I've ever been at the same time about something professionally. Back earlier in the year when we first decided to have one of you guys fly out and join me in Colorado in order to transform your financial future, I don't think I could have ever expected what's about to happen next. I was first hit up on Instagram by this gentleman, and as I started to dig in deeper about his story, I lost it. And I confessed in a video last week that I was laying in bed at 5 in the morning, just shedding tears, and might seem a little bit dramatic until you understand the context. First of all, this individual was raised in one of the most dangerous neighborhoods in all of Brooklyn, New York, called Brownsville. Raised without a father in his life. Abuse was a regular part of his childhood. You rewind just 5 years ago and the guy was at rock bottom. The height of his physical weight, it was 360 pounds, facing 10 years in prison because of a felony burglary. Imagine this, 10 years in prison for a felony burglary, which causes you to lose your job and lose your car because your employer doesn't want to have you working there anymore, and then you can't afford your car because you don't have an income anymore, which obviously causes your relationships to unravel, and he's now involved in a failed marriage and facing one of the most difficult decisions that anybody could face. And some of us have been there before where we're wondering whether or not it even makes sense to continue living, and I take that really, really seriously. I actually lost a cousin to suicide, a first cousin, and we'll throw some suicide prevention information in the description below, but I want you guys to know that there's hope, and this is one of those stories that will prove it to you. You fast forward 5 years to today, and we're gonna go meet a changed man. And instead of taking his life, he took charge of it. And Robert Glover, Mr. Brix, is one of the most impressive individuals, somebody that I already consider to be a personal hero of mine. And I don't have a lot of people in my life that I say that about. I have a lot of mentors and coaches and people that I look up to and people that I follow, people who lead me, people that have shown me what's possible. But to actually consider someone a hero, a true hero, is I don't know that I can remember the last time I actually said that. And so this is a true honor for me, because this person has taken control and made the choice to transform his life. And it started with his mindset up here. And once he made that decision, once he found reasons that were bigger than his excuses, he lost 140 pounds. He's absolutely shredded. You're gonna see what a real person, a real man, or a real woman can look like when you finally stop giving yourself a way out. By transforming his mindset, he transformed his businesses as well, transformed his relationships, met the woman he'd been looking for his entire life, his soulmate, Cammie, and she in herself is such a tremendous inspiration to so many people as well. Now it's time for him to get his money where he deserves it to be, and he's got his income level there. He's built this incredible community through social media. He has somewhere in the neighborhood of 500,000 people following his story, and people who are changing their lives because of him. Shout out to the Brix squad, guys. I can't wait to speak with some of you and hear your stories. Through that process, he has somewhere in the neighborhood of 25 million people that have viewed his content, and he's been an inspiration to those folks. And it is a true honor for me to be able to play even just a small role in his success. And that's what we're gonna be doing over the next few days, is digging deep into what has happened so far with his money, and growing up without a father and growing up without a formal financial education, like so many of us have. He hasn't necessarily made all the best decisions financially. He's made some of the same mistakes most of us have made. He's made mistakes that some of us have never made. And in the end, all of that is temporary. We're gonna put it all behind him, and now's the time to take charge of his money next. So I hope you'll join us for it. Guys, if you did not win one of the contests, fear not. I'm gonna go ahead and continue the $25 Amazon gift card giveaway through the end of the year. You guys have been such an inspiration for me, and to even have this opportunity to meet someone like Brix, I just want to continue to do what I can to give back to you guys, and I hope to be able to have another one of you guys fly out here soon. So join me for this journey. It's going to be absolutely powerful.